It would only be logical for you to accept this mission.
Alright folks, we're progressing along. We've thrown down a few more tech assistants, lab assistant houses, and you've noticed I've upgraded quite a few more of the workers to employees now to try and work on getting the tax base up a little bit. And we have just accepted a quest from Davi. He's wanting us to go and do one of the searchlight quests. It says take your information. Let's see, the information Dr. Ebashi's documents have led us to perform extensive analysis. So we're going to have to get the searchlights and head out.
There's an element of risk involved. That is why I...
Let's see where we've got to go. Right up here. So things aren't too far away. We'll go ahead and go down, however. How are things proceeding over this way? I've gotten these 79 of 90. These are 35 of 35. I'm going to bump them up just for the second. I actually probably need to leave them down because we need to throw up a few more of these houses. I think we can throw up one more, can't we? Yep. So let's bump them back down so they'll start filling them up again. Back to our sub. And where exactly we got to hunt for? Ooh, we're a little to the north. Come down this way. I think we have 7 objects we have to find. Alright, we're not hitting the area quite as readily as we did last time. Okay, so right straight up here, looks like. So as you see, not every single one of these searchlight quests is always as easy as the first time we did it. Over here, make sure it's not hiding around Davi's lab. Come on. Oh, I didn't turn on the searchlights. That always helps, doesn't it? Alright, let's try this again. Apparently, I bet we did hit right on the first time, didn't we? Let's see what happens. Yep, there they are. Okay, so let's get all 7 of these. Where are the rest of them? Should be on up this way. Yep, there's one. There's one. 6 and 7. Alright, bring them back to Davi's Ark. Right here. And we can surface again as well. Alright, we've got a few more. Yes, we can build a few more. I had to throw down a second block factory, because we just weren't producing fast enough there. Crap.
Let's make it short. Yes or no? Yes. Precisely the result I predicted.
Good. A nice little bunch of money and a nice few licenses there. I'm going to do a little shopping.
Welcome to SAAT.
See if there's anything we want to buy. I'm not even interested in a
And what do you want?
motor at this point, because the map is so small. There really is no need for a faster motor. We can get around in it quite well. So I think we'll just come on down here. I'm going to get back to building up our population, heading for those 150 lab assistants that we need to build the laboratory, and we'll see you when we get there.
Funds for my new experiment have been approved.
This quest is of existential significance for... well, for all humankind.
Game saved.
And the quests keep rolling in. We've got to find 5 engineers now. And we'll get 5 data mediums. That's 2, that's 3. Whatever data mediums are. 4. Alright, you're right behind there. There we go. 5 data mediums. Project requires more
Well,
technicians
hard
than
work
expected.
doesn't bother me, because everything else is going great.
Even science miscalculates now and then. Alright, let's get those. Let's throw them on the Explorer. Let's run them up to Davi's Ark. We'll see what the heck data mediums are.
Aha! So you've come armed with some results.
Looks like Experts 1 quest, so data mediums must be what we need for the second part.
Thank you. You are being an immense help to SAA.
ETO is relying on your discretion in this quest.
Yep, we need to go to ETO now. Ah, the requested data. You can always count on my fellow scientists when it comes to fundamental progress. Come on, get under the water so we can see what data mediums are. With more than enough storage space. So basically we're just dropping off some hard drives there with them. Okay, we're finishing up Explorers 2.
Your contribution will bring ETO another step forward. Thank you.
The bunch of licenses and some influence. I'll just let it sit there. Like I said, that's one of the advantages of having the small maps like this, is we don't have to worry about...
My wife has finally found a job. That'll make things easier.
We don't really have to worry about... Okay, why isn't it letting me upgrade? What do I need to upgrade? Okay. Alright, getting another case where the keyboard isn't wanting to work. Alright, I'm gonna have to stop and reboot, so we will be right back. Alrighty folks, we have our little enclave of tech houses laid down here. We're just waiting
This
for
city
them
is slowly becoming a place where science is awarded the appropriate status.
Yes, it is. We're just waiting for them to hit the 150 mark so that we can throw down a lab and we'll get the new buildings message. But I was wanting to show y'all here too. Look at the tax income from the lab assistants is 67. The tycoon workers is 48. I mean, they are less than half, less than 1.5 times what the workers get.
Available for construction.
So basically, I could throw down probably 2 more worker houses right here, and these 5, 7, that would make 7. These 7 worker houses here would generate more tax income than that entire group of lab assistants there. That's why I said, you know, the lab rats, they don't give you jack when it comes to taxes. You really have to work your way up the ladder with them. They're not like the lower levels on the ecos and the tycoons here. So, okay, here's our thing. We need some carbon. I don't think I want to go I don't know. I don't think I want to go through that
This
whole
mission
chain.
is highly secret, as is practically everything at SAAT.
Don't think I want to go through the whole production chain right at the moment to make carbon. I mean, it's not that big. It's just got to put in an oil well, got to put in a refinery, then got to put in a carbon factory. But I might be
All SAAT technologies are, of course, state-of-the-art.
That's 15 tons. Let's go ahead and buy
Excuse
that.
me if I sound a little terse, but I have work to do.
I have work to do. We'll bring it on down here, drop that in. That'll give us enough that we can build the lab, and then we can take a look and see whether the lab recipes require carbon or not. Let's go ahead and throw these over. There we go.
Game saved.
Yeah, you sit right there. Okay. And now, let's see if we can build that laboratory. How much carbon do I need? Thought I just threw 10 in here. Did I not just buy carbon from him? What the heck did I buy? Microchips. Okay. Yep, so I've got to go down the carbon chain now. Alrighty, I was hoping to avoid this. In an oil rig, and then the oil refinery, and then the carbon factory. Alright, so there we go. Let's grab our sub. You're still up here. Come down here, get some tools, get some blocks. We're gonna have to go settle an island. Which one's got oil? That one's got oil fields. That one does not. That one's got oil fields. That one's got oil fields. That one's got oil fields. Oh, me oh my. You. Let's grab all the blocks. Let's grab all the tools. And then let's go settle an island. Do you have oil fields? You have oil fields. What do you look like? Once again, all we need is an oil field. We will come here. I will submerge as soon as we get to a submergible area. So all we're going to need is a warehouse and an oil field. So it's not like algae production or anything like that. There we go. So let's slap down the warehouse. That's a decent place for it. Then we're going to
Your
slap
progress is at the expense of others.
Yeah, see, Ebashi-san never happy. I mean, all that and I still need some more. Blast. Ebashi-san is never happy whenever you're founding undersea cities because he thinks the oceans are entirely his purview. He will just have to get over it. Alright, let's take some more materials over here. 4, 7. Okay, bring it back over here to our newest warehouse, which we will also throw down here also. There we go. Zoom. Dropping off. And then let's see if we can build that. Is that enough to build an oil refinery? Oil rig now. No, good lord, that takes a lot of blocks. Okay. Let's come over here to Davi and let's buy some blocks. I don't think I'll be producing them fast enough. Oh no, there's still 4 more. We could do it, but then we'd have
I
to
don't
wait.
mean to nag, but don't touch anything. Everything in here is sterile.
Then we'd have to wait to get enough to build the lab and all that. So I'm gonna buy tools and blocks from him.
Is your research starting to
Do you have
lose
carbon?
momentum?
You do have carbon. Oh, Maya. See, if I had clicked on the right one, if I import, buy goods
Now,
from
if you'll
third
excuse me.
parties. I bought over 1,000 tons of goods from third parties now. Okay. Well, there you go. If I'd clicked on the right one of his to start
So
with.
I must devote myself to organizational matters again.
But I don't know if I would have had enough of this buying and selling in order to get the achievement. Okay, back under the water. Let's see now. Is that enough? It better be.
Energy
Yes.
supply inadequate.
Good. We'll put down a power plant. Good. How much have we got left there? 33 and 3. Which we are going to take, throw back on our sub, because we're going to have to come over yonder and build the oil refinery and all. Yeah, here we go. Speed it up. Drop them off. Okay, now, where are we going to plop down this oil refinery and everything? Oh, we are running a deficit now, aren't we? Got everybody's taxes jacked up. We do. Almost. Let's bump yours up. It's not going to help us too much, but... where were we? refinery, which will further drop our eco rating. And then we're going to need carbon factory, which we also have. It's going to be -6. That'll take us to 0 power. I think we got just enough. But before we do that, do we have enough to build a lab? No. We do not. What do we need? We need 10 carbon, which I thought we built. I swear we bought carbon. Did we use it all up on the green power plant? No. Use it up on that? No, no. Did I not buy carbon from...
Faster! We have only a short window of opportunity.
Yeah, I bought carbon. So where did the blazes did it go? Did I buy something else besides carbon? There it is, all 30 tons of it, still over there. Oh, get back over here. That's why you should never play a game when you got a headache. It will screw you up. Alright. Now, can I build this blasted laboratory? Yes, I can. Let's throw it down right there. Now, we need to build 2 generators, 2 filtration plants, and 2 worker drones.
Excellent. It shouldn't take too long to develop the modules.
There's the filtration plants, there's the generators, and which one is the worker drone? Is it going to be something worker drone? What do I need? I need a researcher. Okay, that's fine. So that means I was going to have to climb the tree anyway, because to get to this one, I'm going to have to get a researcher, which means I'm going to have to get all these things in the green. So I've got to build functional food, and I'm going to have to build the functional drinks. Alrighty. So we're going to need an undersea algae farm and all that after all. Lord of mercy. Okay, so we're still going to need the oil refinery. I am going to set you on a trade route. You're going to start bringing oil back. New trading route. Oil. Right. We're going to go here. We are going to pick up all the oil, and then we're going to come back here and we're going to drop off all the oil, and we are going to give it a ship of the rainbow, right? Yep, there we go. Now how come there is no oil sitting over here? Thought for sure. Oh, because I did not hook it up with a road, did I? If you don't hook it up with a road, nothing can get delivered. And we had just enough space there for that to happen. You, come back here. You're gonna sit here until we get enough oil for you to actually have a cargo. There we go. Now you can go back on your trip. Alright folks, there we go. We've got oil coming in. The refinery will start working here in a few. I am going to start this one working on a generator. Yes, we'll start this one working on generator. It's going to take 30 minutes to do it.
Energy supply inadequate.
And let us throw down another power plant while we're at it. There we go. All right. I will see you again in a little while when our lab is working, produces something. Oh, remaining time, 2.5 minutes. Oh, good. I'll see you again in a little while when this produces something and we get a little bit further along in our production chain here. So next up, we're going to have to throw down a carbon factory, which I will throw down as soon as we had the blocks for it. And we'll see you in just a little while.
Module completed.
Alright, our module has been completed. I was looking at trying to...
The neighbors also think we have it good here.
throw down some more tycoon workers and everything in order to keep some money coming in. So while we got the first generator, let's go ahead and throw down this. Ooh, not going to have nearly enough blocks for either one of those yet, so we're going to have to do that. Alright, we need some more money coming in, because I don't need to keep going and spending a whole lot of cash to, we don't have that much money
Game
anymore.
saved.
You know, we had 40-something thousand credits a while ago, but we've thrown down all the oil production and everything now. Let's see, how are we doing on our raw materials? They're max and they're coming in, so we're all right there. Alright, that looks okay. I'm gonna go ahead and
That fight a
advance.
little while ago? Ho, ho, ho. You should have seen it.
Advance some employees so we can get some more of those coming in, try and get our tax base up again. Like to try and keep them in the green as much as possible. We're losing 220 a turn. Alright, and we're gonna have to wait for blocks. I think we're 20 blocks short. Definitely got enough tools, so we can shut these down. Hold down shift. Boom. And I'm gonna shut the smelter down. Boom. And I will shut the mines down. There. That helps our balance a little bit, and definitely should help improve the eco balance. Alright. So we will return when we get some more houses down, or we get some
My
more,
wife has finally found a job. That'll make things easier.
or we get some more lab stuff being produced here. So we'll see you then. Okay, and we have completed this first part of the chain. We've got the functional food factory right here, which will be spinning up here shortly. We put in the algae farm, which is starting to produce algae. We might have to put in another one, but once again, that's enough that even if the functional food is being produced slowly, it should still have enough coming in that we will be able to keep. You know, we'll just have a very slow growth to our community over there. Okay, everything's hooked up with the aqua rails. Yes, it is. So that should be coming along here shortly. And we'll start seeing a delivery truck or a delivery rail crawler coming out.
This affair must be dealt with before it creates even bigger waves.
15 carbon and 10 microchips. Well, I know where we can get the 10 microchips from, don't we? Alright, do we have any carbon or anything on this? Yes, we do. So, you are going to grab all this. How much carbon do we need? 15 carbon. 10. Grab the whole lot because we will go and drop it back off at the warehouse over here when we're done. And let's grab the 10 microchips. So it turns out it was okay that we came and accidentally bought the microchips anyway. Nope. Wrong one. This one. And we're gonna go drop them off at the submarine at sea. Let's go down. And there we go. Upgrade
Thank
quest,
you.
yes.
You have done more for us than you realize.
I wish I could say the same about you, Ebashi. Okay. So now, are we getting any functional food coming in over here? Yes, it is starting to get functional food, so I am going to add functional food to the trade route. Oil. And functional foods. It's going to start picking up functional food. And it's going to start delivering functional food. And I am going to come over here to the tech boys and turn off their ability to have functional food until we get a surplus in here, so they aren't constantly raising it up, drinking it, lowering it down, raising it up, drinking, lowering it down. Okay, how we doing as far as we are really losing money like crazy? Let's boost y'all's taxes up. Let's boost your taxes back up. Alright, I got rid of a little bit of it anyway, but we do
We're
still
trying to
need
make the best of the situation.
we need a better tax base coming in, that's for sure. Alright, and drink. We're going to need the functional drinks. How do we go about that route? That's going to be the sugar beets and the coffee plantation, which we have sugar and coffee on this island, so we will be plopping that down here. But first, I'm going to work on getting our... can we build another one of these yet? No. So we've got a little bit of time. We need 2 more blocks. And I'm going to work on trying to get our tax base a little bit more stable over here. Alrighty. We will get back to you whenever we have that happening, because I've got to go to supper here very shortly. My wife's cooking us making us a big salad, making us some chicken, and cooking me a chocolate cake. So I will see y'all after all of that. Thank you much. Boom. And I guess we'll have to turn our tools back on too, won't we?